Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is Dirt Racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system, developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks, legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
Alright, race fans, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight we are bringing you the DSRL Saturday Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. We are just moments away from getting the green flag for hot laps. We have about 22 drivers in the field here tonight at USA Speedway. So again, just moments away from hitting the track for hot laps. So stay tuned and we will be right back. Alright folks, while we do have a moment here, while we're under red flag, everything's getting sorted out for hot laps, we do want to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by Performance PCs. You can check them out at performance-pcs.com for all your water cooling and computer modification needs. Also, Colby's Eye Paint. Check them out at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints for all your paint needs here on iRacing. And as well as EKWB, EK Water Blocks, the superior water block people when it comes to modifying your computer to water specialty needs. So again, check them out on the web. Make sure you let them know you heard about any of these 3 great companies from MaxSpeedTV here on the broadcast. So again, we're just a few moments away here from actually going racing. We just have to get a few things sorted out, and then we will go green flag hot lap racing here very shortly. The way it's going to work, they have 4 laps to run the fastest lap they can, so we will see that happening very shortly. Alright folks, word from race controls, we will be starting in just a minute here. These guys are getting going, so hopefully we will see some hot laps here very shortly. Alright folks, we are back. Hot laps are underway as we look like we should be getting the green flag any minute now. Coming out on to the track for the first set here is going to be Nate Davis, Cody Olsen, Bruce Jones, Johnny Bell, and Tim Smith. So we got 5 drivers coming out for this first set of hot laps here. Alright, green flag is in the air. It looks like Nate Davis is going to be the first one here. So we'll stay along with him. He's going to cross the line right here. We'll see what he can do for his first time, as this will not be it. Minute 10 is not going to be the fastest time he will run. So we'll stay with him until he completes his actual first lap. And then we will run down and complete the rest of the drivers here and see what they're going to throw up as well. Alright, putting that time in there. Currently a 20.255. Johnny Bell with a 20.813. Tim Smith with a 19.795. Cody Olsen with a 19.892. Put him in second place. Tim Smith currently in second. We'll see if Cody can do any better this time by right there. He will do a little better, but not enough to move to first place. Nate Davis still in third. Bruce Jones with a 19.954. Currently, as he's crossing the line there, he will improve on that to a 19.746 to jump to second, dropping Cody to third and Nate to fourth. Johnny Bell currently in fifth with a 20.186. Cody Olsen taking second back with a 19.740, folks. So they're swapping spots left and right now, but still Tim Smith on top of the charts with a 19.577. Now Nate Davis to second with a 19.625, pushing Bruce Jones and Cody Olsen down. Johnny Bell still in fifth as they run. Again, they only have 4 laps here to get the fastest lap they can, so we'll see just what these guys can do. Nate Davis down to third, Bruce Jones still in second, Tim Smith still in first. Looks like they are going to shut them down. Their 4 laps will be over. Alright folks, we got a few guys coming out here. Richard Stallings is going to be one of those, as well as Brian Irby going to be coming out. Tim Osborne, and hopefully we're going to pronounce his name right. We did confirm with him. It's Corey Zatensky. Zatensky is how you pronounce that name, so we'll be getting familiar with that name here tonight. And we have 5 drivers coming out. Richard Stallings is going to be coming out, followed by Zach Brown, Brian Irby, Tim Osborne, and Corey Zatensky. Alright, these guys are getting onto the track here again. Not green flag yet. They still have to wait just a little bit to get the green flag. They've got to get nice spread out, about 45 miles an hour, and then they will be given the green flag. Alright, green flag is in the air for this next round of hot laps here. Zach Rounds is who we're with right now. We'll see what he throws up for a time. This probably will not be his fastest time, as he was just a little bit across the line when he started, so he was under pace for us. So that right now he will throw up a time though, and that will bump him at least to the top 10. We'll see what he can do with a 20.102 currently. That is the highest of this group to 6th place right now. So we'll see just what he can do, as this is going to be a little bit faster right here this time by. $19.710 to put him in 5th place right now. Corey Zatinsky to 6th place with a 19.807. Brian Irby to 7th with a 19.808, and Richard Stallings with a 19.815 to be in 8th. Tim Osborne, the last one in this group, currently with a 19.913 in 9th place. He's about to cross the line right now. Let's see if he improves on that any. He does improve, but not enough to move out of 9th place. Zach Rounds, still your fastest driver out of this set of hot laps with that 19.710. Let's see if he improves on it this time. He does. 19.591 to jump to 2nd place. So we'll see. Take a look here. Tim Osborne dropping Corey Zatinsky back to 7th place, gaining 1 spot, but he's got 1 more lap to see what he can do here. Right now, Zach Rounds in 2nd place, fastest driver out of this group. So we'll see if these guys can do anything right here. It's their last shot to do it, and it does not look like he will improve on his time. So both of those guys, the 7 and the 97, are done for this round. Going to be coming out onto the track for the next set of hot laps. Going to be your race winner, who we did not get to talk to last night, Stephen Renaud, Kyle Trevathan, Daniel Lewandowski, Paul Crumry, and Dakota DiCienzo. Alright folks, just a few moments here. We're getting these cars nice and spread out, up to 45 miles an hour, and then they will be given the green flag. It looks like green flag is out for this set of hot laps. Running around now with Paul Crumry, so we'll see what he can do. Again, this won't be a very fast lap right here, as he was pacing for the majority of it, but we will take one more lap around. This one should be a fairly decent time, as he was already under power for probably the last quarter of that last lap. So we'll see what he can do here, as he's going to be coming across the line in about a quarter of a lap here. And 12th place currently with a 13th now with a 20.111. Kyle Trevathan in 10th place right now with a 19.822. Dakota DiCienzo with a 19.885. He surely will improve on that. 8.49. to put him in currently 13th. Paul Crumry up to 9th with a 19.770. The last one in 5th place right now is Daniel Lewandowski in 15th place with a 20.353. So we'll have to see if he can improve on that. Steven Renaud, your last night's winner again, up to 5th place with a 19.697. Paul Crumry still in 10th. Kyle Gervais in 12th. Dakota DiCienzo in 13th. And now Daniel Lewandowski up to 14th, my bad, with a 19.991. Dakota DiCienzo up to 11th now with a 19.770. Well, that should about wrap up this round of hot laps for these guys as they're slowing them down and killing those engines. So the next group of guys will be coming out very shortly. This group will include Justin Chapman, Barry King, John Batista, James Hobgood, and Adam Davis. Alright, they should be getting the green flag in just a second here. Justin Chapman leading the most laps last night. Green flag is out. Unfortunately, 2 lap cars getting in his way, getting tangled up together, and collecting him in it is not the way he wanted to end that race last night, finishing 3rd. Again, after 2 lap cars getting together, I believe Mike Peterson and Corey Henry were those 2 cars that got together, racing hard, just got together and collected him. He had nowhere to go but right into them, so he will be looking for revenge here tonight to get a better finishing position. Let's see what he puts in right now. 8th place currently with a 19.728. Adam Davis with a 19.908 to be in 15th. Barry King currently 18th with a 20.189. John Batista 19th with a 20.377. And James Hobgood in pit road with a 27.710. So he is going to be your slowest one. Justin Chapman up to 5th now with a 19.632. We'll see if anybody can touch him. He may put a faster lap up right now. We'll see what he can do. See if he can top the charts once again like he did yesterday. We'll have to wait and see. It does not look like that lap will do it. He will be 5th fastest as he runs right now. Adam Davis up to 14th with a 19.789. He's going to cross the line one more time there. See if he improves on that any. He does not. John Batista, however, does with a 19.730 to put him in 9th place right now. So he does improve his time quite a bit to gain at least 5 or 6 spots there. He sees him across the line one more time. See if he can improve on it even more. He will to 6th place with a 19.656, and now will be dropped to 7th as Adam Davis is going to get a 19.656. John Batista got a 19.666. So a little bit off there by 0.010. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. 2 very competitive drivers right there. We got a few more drivers still left to go here, but we are currently under a red flag here. Nobody is allowed on the track. We still have Sean Wallenfels Jr. yet to come out onto the track, as well as Derek Walker coming back to the series here tonight. Looks like Danny Breeden, Scott Masick, Roger Wagner, and Graham Bolin all left to come out. So we have about 6 drivers left that have not taken hot laps. So we'll see shortly if they are going to come out or not. Again, we'll step away real fast. And before we do, make sure if you have not subscribed to the channel and you do like dirt track racing or asphalt racing, we have multiple broadcasts going every night of the week. So make sure you check us out and give us that sub, a thumbs up if you like the race. And we will be right back with the next group of guys, as it looks like they may be coming out now. Alright folks, I guess we're going to bring them out now, so we will not step away. We will go non-stop live action here tonight. Again, Sean Wallenfeld's coming out, Derek Walker coming out, Danny Breeden coming out, and Graham Bolin. Not sure if we're going to see Scott Masick come in here tonight or Roger Wagner. We'll have to wait and see if either one of those do come out for hot laps. Roger Wagner looks like he will. He's rolling up to the end of pit road here. Still no word on Scott Masick, though. We'll see if he is still here or if he is gone. Alright folks, I got everyone pulling up here yet again. A little collision there at the end of pit road, but it looks like everyone's going to get sorted out now. Roger Wagner's still in his pit stall, but everybody else is at the end of pit road, except for Scott Masick, who is not even in his pit stall, so he may no longer be here with us. Alright guys, we will stay focused on these drivers and we will be right back as soon as they actually start rolling onto the track. We will see if we can figure out if there is a hold up here, what it is. Obviously there is one, so we will see what it is and we will be right back with you. Alright guys, looks like we finally got whatever that was sorted out, and they are pulling out on the track right now. Danny Breeden going to be the first one to hit the track, followed by Graham Bolin coming out next. See who it is. Looks like Sean Wallenfeld is going to be your next driver to come out. Followed by Derek Walker. And last but not least is Roger Wagner. And so just get these guys spread out, and then we will go throwing the green flag for the last round of hot laps here. Alright, green flag is in the air. We're already with Roger Wagner, so we will continue following him as he's going to take his first lap here. That will not be a good lap right there. This will be his first time lap. This coming by about half a track away. So we'll stay with him until he completes that lap just to see what he can throw down. Alright, he'll be crossing the line right now, so we'll see what he throws up. Currently 21st with a 20.269. Derek Walker currently 20th with a 20.209. We'll see that he will be knocked down. Graham Bowen now to 20th with a 20.061. So we'll see if any of these guys can move up. Sean Willenfeld's back in 24th right now. Danny Breeden back in 23rd. As we're going to run on with Graham Bowen here as he's going to cross the line there, see if he can improve on it. He will to 14th with a 19.753. So we'll look back to see if any of these other guys can improve. Danny Breeden fixing to cross the line in about 3 or 4 seconds here. Alright, we'll see if he can get out of 23rd currently right now. Looks like he will not do so. Derek Walker up to 12th as he's going to cross the line one more time here to see if he can improve on that time. And it does not look like he will. Roger Wagner currently in 18th with a 19.804. Sean Willenfeld still in 20th with a 19.878. Danny Breeden with a 19.894 back in 21st. Graham Bowen will jump up to 8th place, though, with a 19.692. So that will conclude hot laps here. As the only one not to run, Scott Masick, he may no longer be. We did see his pit stall clear out, so he may no longer be with us. So we will keep an eye out for that if he does get back in here. But until then, we will go to heat race number 1 here in just a moment. Alright, folks, we just want to let you know, sorry about that. It's going to be a couple of minutes here. Just being informed that it's going to be taking a couple extra minutes to get something sorted out here that they did not expect. So again, we will be back here very shortly for your racing heat race number 1. So stay tuned with us. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like dirt track racing or asphalt racing, or just like MaxSpeedTV in general. And we will be back very shortly. Alright, folks, looks like they got their stuff sorted out, so we will go green flag racing for heat race number 1 here very shortly. Going to be Tim Smith, Tim Osborne, Roger Wagner, and Danny Breeden here in heat race number 1. Looks like we may be missing someone, only 4 people here. We'll see if we should be having one more driver in this heat race number 1. There we go. Adam Davis. I thought we were missing somebody. Should have been him. So Adam Davis will join them. He'll be on the outside of row 1. And folks, we're going to have 5 heat races here tonight. So we've a lot of racing action going. So the first top 2 will go directly to the trophy dash. Everybody else will be going to the B main here tonight. Alright, green flag is in the air for heat race number 1. Tim Smith out to a great start. That is exactly what he needed to do. Get up there, get to the front, and stay out there. We're going to focus right back here. Adam Davis putting on a nice little battle between him and Tim Osborne. That is the transfer spot as they're going to collect into each other. That is going to really hurt. Oh, Roger Wagner now into the wall as well. Big collision. That will bring out a yellow. Multiple cars getting in there. The 89, the 97. Look like the 31 of Roger Wagner as well. A lot of cars getting damaged there, and we may have completed a lap, so we should have 12 laps here in these heat races. Take out front. Tim Smith still going to be your leader, so he will take the green flag here at the restart here in just a moment or so. Once they get everyone sorted out, get in and get any damage repaired that they can, and then we will go back to green flag racing. Alright, looks like everybody is back in order now where they should be. We did complete a lap, so we will go single file racing for the restart here. Going to be Tim Smith out front. The 89 car, that is Adam Davis not opting to go in and get that damage fixed. So that will put him back in second, but he has heavy damage to the front of that car. Not sure why he would not go in and get that fixed, but that potentially could cost him that transfer spot as he is currently locked in to the trophy dash. But without that front wing, it's going to be very difficult to control that car here. A little bit easier in the 360 than it would be in the 410, but nevertheless, it's going to be a handful. It looks like we may go green flag racing this time by. Green flag will wave in the air one more time before the restart here in heat race 1. So keep an eye on, again, Adam Davis there in second spot. We'll see if anybody has anything for him. Look just a little bit back. We got a good battle going on between Tim Osborne and Roger Wagner. I'm sorry, but that's not Tim Osborne. That is Danny Breeden. Tim Osborne's the next spot back. They must have traded spots there earlier. But Roger Wagner putting on a nice gap between him and Danny Breeden, about 6 car lengths. Roger Wagner may be trying to get up there and catch the 89 of Adam Davis to see if he has anything for him. He doesn't have that front wing, but right now it's not slowing him down, and he's able to keep up with, or at least keep ahead of Roger Wagner, not really being able to keep up with Tim Smith as he's on rails right now out front. So barring he does not do any self-inflicting damage and wreck that car, he looks like he will be your winner here in heat race 1. Roger Wagner is reeling in the 89 car there. He's cut that deficit in half, so we'll see if he can catch him here. He's only got a handful of laps to do it, as we're probably about halfway right now, so we will definitely keep an eye on that and see if he can catch him. If that damage is going to play any factor into it, that is our best battle going on right now, as Roger Wagner was within 3 car lengths going into turn 1 and 2, so we'll have to see what he can do with Adam Davis in the second spot right there. Tim Osborne is off the track now, so not sure what happened there. He must have hit something wrecked, but he is off the track. He was in last place right now, so didn't lose any spots. He's already in last, so he is done out of this heat race here tonight. Roger Wagner still trying to run down second place and get in that trophy dash and lock himself in for it tonight. You definitely would love to get that spot, because locking yourself in guarantees yourself into the feature race here tonight, and you can sit back and relax from that point on. So we'll have to wait and see. Right now, that damage is not slowing down Adam Davis at all in that 89 machine, as he's staying right ahead of him. Meanwhile, these two right there a little bit battling. Tim Smith pulling away from them up at the front. He is on rails again here still. Nobody is able to catch him, so we may look to see him in victory lane as we saw him in victory, or at least in the podium last night, I believe, second place finish. So that is a great finish for him. We'll see if he can try to duplicate or do better here tonight. Looking back, still Adam Davis in third, Roger Wagner fourth, and Danny Breeden fourth. But Roger Wagner still on the back bumper of Adam Davis, trying to get by him, but he just does not have enough speed to get by him right now, as Roger Wagner's going to go extremely high, and this race might be over. Alright folks, that race is over, so it will be Tim Smith taking home the win here in Heat Race 1, followed by Adam Davis, Roger Wagner, and Danny Breeden. Those will be, and then remember, Tim Osborne out of this race, but he will finish in 5th place. Alright, Heat Race number 2 coming up in just a few moments here. These guys are going to get out onto the track, and then we will go green flag racing for Heat Race number 2 very shortly. Alright, coming out on the track for Heat Race number 2 is going to be Zach Rounds, John Batista, Corey Zatinsky, Paul Crumry, and Daniel Lewandowski. Out on pole for Heat Race number 2 is going to be Zach Rounds. John Batista will be on his outside, row 2. Inside is going to be Corey Zatinsky and Paul Crumry to his outside, and number 13 on the back row picks any row he wants, inside or outside, Daniel Lewandowski in that 13 machine. Alright, everyone's bunched up tight, so we should go green flag racing for lap number 1 of 12 here this time by. Alright, getting it all bunched up tight. Green flag is out for Heat Race number 2. Zach Rounds getting a very good start, followed by John Batista and Corey Zatinsky there in third. So again, that's the spot we want to watch. Oh, and they almost collide, but they do stay off of each other. So that will move the number 7 Corey into second place. John Batista in third, but John Batista's may get him at the line. No, we'll go to Corey at the line for that lap. Again, that is your transfer slot to the trophy dash, and it's going to be a 3-way battle here, folks, between Paul Crumry, Corey Zatinsky, sorry about that, folks, tough name to get there, and John Batista. Again, that is your best battle on the track right now, as those guys are battling it hard. Paul Crumry and Corey battling extremely hard. Oh, Paul Crumry into the back of Corey. That almost puts him in the wall, but he does manage to save it. Not going to wreck that car. He will try to regroup and see if he can come back. But moving up forward, now John Batista may have something for Zach Rounds. We'll see if he can catch up with him. Those two are going to put on a good show. They always do here. Both of them, Zach Rounds and John Batista, in the 28 and the 39. Daniel Lewandowski off the track. So he is on pit road. Must have got some damage back there. He was in last place. We're not sure what happened, as he again is off the track. Check back on the number 7 Corey, still back there a little bit after getting that little tap from the back from Paul Crumry that got him way out of shape, almost hitting the wall, but he is back in 4th place. Paul Crumry just ahead of him by about 6 car lengths. We'll see if he can try to get by him, but your transfer spot right now is John Batista, who thought had something for Zach Rounds in first place. but has fallen off just a little bit. He's going to try to catch him right here in 3 and 4, though. We'll see. He's only about 2 car lengths off. Zach Rounds pulling away in the straightaways, but John Batista has something for him in the corners. He's a little bit faster there. He's got a better line. So both of these guys are almost neck and neck, as now it looks like John Batista is going to try a slide job in 3 and 4. Cannot make it stick. He will have to settle back for second place. Let's see if he puts another slide job on Zach Rounds before this race is over. Right now they are just neck and neck, bumper to bumper. We'll see what he can do. He's got to make a slide job here if he wants to get by him, as he might try one here again in 3 and 4. Does not, just decides to hang tight in second place. Again, both of these guys are going to transfer to the Trophy Dash, so there's not much of a battle looking further back. We do have a little bit of a battle going on between Corey Zlatinsky and Paul Krumrye. So again, neither one of these are going to be a factor as to where they start. They're both going to the B main back there either way, but it's one spot higher up in that B main that you can go. So we will see if they have a battle, if they're just going to be content with starting where they start in the B. Ooh, Corey almost hitting the wall there again, all by himself this time though, ever so slightly. May have touched it, but he gets it going back. Paul Krumrye will lead the lap for that lap. It looks like this race is over, folks. Yep, this heat race number 2 is over. Zach Rounds pulling it to a stop on the backstretch. So Zach Rounds will win, go to the Trophy Dash, followed by John Batista going to the Trophy Dash in second, and Paul Krumrye and Corey Zlatinsky going to there, and Daniel Lewandowski will go to the B main as well, finishing last place off of the track in pit road. Alright folks, heat race number 3 getting ready to start here in just a few moments. This heat race number 3 will include Bruce Jones, Graham Bowen, Derek Walker, Dakota DiCienzo, and Johnny Bell. Alright folks, these cars are nice and bunched up here, so they should go green flag racing for heat race number 3 here in just a moment, probably the next time by, as long as they stay the way they are now. Race control does not like them too far apart, and they're nice and tight right now, so we will see if they get that green flag here on the next time by the flag stand. Alright, green flag is in the air. Bruce Jones in that 22 machine getting a tremendous start. That's again exactly what he needed. Right now we got a nice little battle between the 98. Oh, the 98 getting into by somebody. We'll see if that brings out a caution. And it will indeed bring out a caution. No laps completed. We will get a complete restart. That would look like the 20 and the 98 may have got together there a little bit. Not sure what caused that, as it happened fast, but we will get a complete restart, so we will do it one more time here, folks. Alright folks, so getting all sorted out. We have everybody on the track now. So again, just a matter of moments. They'll get all in their groups where they're supposed to be, get the appropriate distance apart. As it looks like the 777, that is Dakota DiCienzo, is missing its front wing, but we've already seen that does not really play too much of a factor here apparently, because they were able to control that car with or without it. So we will see if that plays a factor again. Alright, green flag is in the air once again. Bruce Jones getting a great start. Whatever that was must have been on the 20 of Derek Walker, as he is in the back. He was on the second row. So they must have deemed whatever that was on him, as he is in the back. So we keep an eye. We got a good little battle going on for the lead between Graham Bowen and Bruce Jones. Oh, with Johnny Bell getting way sideways back there, losing a couple of spots. Right now there's got Derek Walker and Dakota DiCienzo back in third and fourth, but up front is the main battle we have going on. That is for first place between Bruce Jones and Graham Bowen. That is your battle for the lead. Again, both of these guys are already going to be going to the trophy dash as they run right now, barring no wrecks happen that take either one of them out or both of them. They will go there, but right now it's anybody's guess as who's going to win this. Graham Bowen, new here tonight. He is wanting to chase down Bruce Jones, who's fairly new himself, but has raced here before. So we will see, as we got a semi-rookie and a rookie here tonight battling for the lead. So either way, congrats to both of them on being up front in this heat race number 3. Looking a little bit further back, we got a battle going on between Derek Walker and Dakota DiCienzo. That is for third place. Looks like it will go to Dakota there, but Derek Walker is definitely going to try to get by him. He's got to get by if he wants to get up to second place. He's going to dive it in hard right there. We'll see if he can make it stick. Oh, as Dakota gets into the wall, that almost flipping his car over, but he does not flip it over. We'll see if that brings out a caution or not. So far, no caution is out. Single car incident. They are going to be slowing them down, so that will bring out a caution here. It was a little delayed, but a caution did come out, folks, for Dakota DiCienzo, who almost flipped that car over, slamming into the outside wall. All by himself, folks, had no help. That was unfortunate for him, but he will get those repairs done and tag on to the back of the field here. So that's good news for Derek Walker. He needed to get by him if he wanted a chance to get up to the 98 of Graham Bowen and try to get into the trophy dash here later tonight. But now he did it. Probably not the best way he wanted to do it. He didn't wreck him or anything. He didn't even touch him. But, it's always better to get by somebody just racing them. You don't want to see your competition wrecked out of the race. But nevertheless, he is by him. So we'll see when they go green flag racing if Dirty Dude Walker can get by him. Green flag is out once again. And as always, Bruce Jones getting a great start there. And that is what you got to do to get out in front of everybody. There is a ton of competition here. But right now, the battle we want to watch is between Graham Bowen in the 98 and Derek Walker in that 20 car. As Walker's going to shove it down hard into the inside on turn 4. Cannot make it stick. He will settle back for third place, but he's going to keep trying to get that spot. He's not used to being in the B main. He's used to being in that A main, locked in through the trophy dash. So we'll see if he has anything for Graham Bowen, the rookie here tonight. Oh, Graham Bowen gets into Bruce Jones, and Derek Walker gets into both of them. Both of them flipping violently in the front stretch there. That will bring a caution. Both of them flipping. They should be heavy damage, but you see Derek Walker getting his damage fixed because they do have unlimited fast repairs during heat races. So both of them taking heavy damage there, bringing out the caution. So we'll have to see who's out front now. So far it's still the 20. as he got the least amount of damage there. The 22 of Bruce Jones still out front. Now we have a real mix-up going on, folks. We have Johnny Bell, who got out of shape earlier. We saw him way out of shape on the front stretch, is in second place. So now he is your transfer spot to the Trophy Dash. So bide his time, stayed clean. Sometimes that's all it takes to get yourself advancing to the next round. And so far he's doing it. Great job to him in second place right now, as it looks like we might go green flag racing this next time by here. In the third now, Dakota DiCienzo in that 777 machine. Alright, green flag is out. Bruce Jones getting a great jump there. And we still have Johnny Bell in second. So Johnny Bell's kind of where we want to watch. That is the cutoff spot. We'll look back right here between Derek Walker and Dakota, as well as Graham Bolin. Three-way battle for third place. Derek Walker looks like he may take that spot from Dakota. So again, oh, Dakota into the wall. That is not going to help his chances right there. But now on the hunt is Derek Walker, trying to get up to Johnny Bell to see if he can pass him. Again, laps are running down here. We only have 12 laps in the heat races here, as he's got to reel him in quick and get by him even quicker if he wants to go to the Trophy Dash. We'll see. He's got to either take it up high or dive it into the corner here and try to make a slide drive on him. But you got to make that slide drive stick. If it doesn't stick, you're just going to slide right back behind him, and that defeats the whole purpose. Here he goes into 3 and 4. Can he make it stick right here? He's going to try. Oh, they almost touched, but it looks like they stayed off of each other. He could not make it stick, and now Graham Bolin is right behind him, trying to get that position from Derek Walker. So we have a three-way battle for the transfer spot right now between Johnny Bell, Derek Walker, and Graham Bolin. Oh, Derek Walker into the outside wall, barely clipping Graham Bolin. Dakota DiCienzo into the wall as well. That is good news for the 76 of Johnny Bell, who it looks like this race is over, folks, though. Yeah, so Bruce Jones will be your winner. Though everybody out here had some damage at some point, but Bruce Jones, your winner. Johnny Bell second, Graham Bolin third, Derek Walker fourth, and Dakota DiCienzo fifth. So heavy damage and wrecking all throughout that race. But nevertheless, we had a race completed, so we will move on to heat race number 4 here coming up, as they are pulling out onto the track now. Alright, heat race number 4 coming out now. They're already out here. So, heat race number 4 will include Nate Davis, Steven Renaud, Brian Irby, Richard Stallings, and Barry King. Alright, green flag is out for the start of heat race number 4. Derek Walker's in the last one. Nate Davis getting a great start out there, followed by Steven Renaud in second place. Again, both of these guys are veterans here in the league, so either one of them could walk away with the win here in heat race number 4. Looking a little further back, that 33 car, Brian Irby, brand new paint job on that car as well. Looks like Coors Light. Yeah, he will get passed by the 117 of Richard Stallings. Richard Stallings looks like he's got a little out of shape though, but he will stay on the pedal and get that car going as he's going to try to reel down Steven Renaud right now, who is the cutoff spot for the Trophy Dash. So we will see what he can do. Richard Stallings currently in third, but not sure if he has enough, but we're going to keep an eye. Richard Stallings has been proven lately that he knows how to drive these cars along with the late models, so we will definitely be looking for him to be a factor here in this race tonight, in the feature race if he does make it. Back in the back right now is Barry King in that 10 machine. Had a great run the other night, unfortunately was unable to capitalize on it as I believe he got wrecked out, so he could not finish the momentum he had earlier in the night. Again, Steven Renaud is your transfer cutoff spot in second place. Brian Irby out of the race now. Not sure what happened to him, but he is out of the race. Up in third still is Richard Stallings as he is reeling in Steven Renaud ever so slightly. And we're going to see if he has anything for him here as they've got about 8 or 9 laps to go probably left in heat racing number 4. Out front still Nate Davis, who again has that car running super fast as always. These are fixed setups, so it's all about how you can drive, and he has definitely proven that he is a master at learning how to drive the fixed setup here as he is out front, again followed by Steven Renaud in second, Richard Stallings in fourth, and Barry King, third, and Barry King in fourth. We'll see if he has anything for him. Again, that is your cutoff spot right there in second place. Whoever finishes first and second going to the Trophy Dash. Everybody else going to the B main here tonight. Don't think we'll have a C main, so we will definitely check, but it looks like everyone will go to the B main or the Trophy Dash. Again, those front two going to the Trophy Dash, everyone else going to the B main. Don't think Richard Stallings has anything for Steven Renaud right now, as they are several car lengths apart. So since there's not a whole lot of battles going on, folks, let's let you see what it's like to drive one of these as we'll go on board with Richard Stallings with our T&D onboard rustic decor camera. Alright folks, that will conclude heat race number 4. It's going to be Nate Davis, Steven Renaud, Richard Stallings, and Barry King. Again, not completing the race is one driver. Unfortunately, he did not complete the race. So we will move on to heat race number 5 and your final heat race for the night. Alright, coming out onto the track is going to be Justin Chapman, Cody Olson, Kyle Trevathan, Sean Wallenfels Jr., and James Hobgood are going to be your next 5 drivers for the 5th and final heat race here tonight before we move on to the Trophy Dash. Alright, looks like we will take one more lap around here before we go green. And then we will go green flag racing. A lot of good drivers in this fifth and final heat race. Justin Chapman, who almost won last night's race before, again, 2 lap cars of Corey Henry and Mike Peterson got together battling at the back of the field, about to go a lap down, got into each other and collected Justin Chapman, who was leading the race, and ended up knocking him to third place. So unfortunate ending for him. Cody Olsen, always a fast car here. The 02 of Kyle Trevathan is fast as well. Sean Wallenfels, brand new. As the green flag does come out, James Hobgood is a brand new rookie here tonight. So we'll look to see how he does. Cody Olsen currently in the cutoff spot for the transfer in second place. Is him and looks like Wallenfels Jr. slightly touched, but they will keep going. They both will move on from that. No damage done to either one of those cars, just a little wheel tap. So we'll see. Cody Olsen may have a good run here tonight. Kyle Trevathan back in third. May have something to say about that in that 02 machine. Sean Wallenfels is going to try to get by him, though. So we'll see. That is a good battle going on right now for third place. That is third and fourth right there. First and second kind of checking out from the rest of them. We'll see if Kyle Trevathan can get by Wallenfels, or if Wallenfels can get by him. It looks like Wallenfels will get by Kyle Trevathan, but he won't make it stick. Kyle Trevathan will maintain third place, so he's going to try to move up and get up to the rear bumper of Cody Olsen to see if he can pass him. We'll see if he has anything for him. Cody Olsen, again, currently that cutoff spot for the transfer to the Trophy Dash versus the B main here, right after heat race number 5. Kyle Trevathan is the one hunting him down, though. Those two are good friends. So we'll see if they can catch up with one another and possibly pass him. You know they'll race each other clean. Everybody in here has got the skill level to do it. But it's just a matter if he can catch him. Wallenfels may lose another spot to the 88. That is James Hobgood, as he will lose that spot to him. So that'll push Wallenfels to 5th. Hobgood to 4th. Kyle Trevathan still in 3rd, followed by 2nd place Cody Olsen and Justin Chapman again out front of his heat race. Nothing new there in that Dutch Brothers paint job. He is always fast. Cody Olsen still in 2nd with it. Nora gets has been around that paint job for a couple of weeks now. We'll see if he changes that up here in the coming weeks. He does like to change paint job every once in a while, but still back there, the brand new paint job himself is Kyle Trevathan. The 02 just cannot catch up to the back bumper of Cody Olsen. So take it on board. We'll ride along with Kyle Trevathan as he is trying to run down one of his good friends, Cody Olsen. So we'll go on board with the T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera. Alright, folks, that is what it's like to drive one of these cars. You sit there on board with the 02 of Kyle Trevathan, who is still trying to run down Cody Olsen in 2nd place to get to that trophy dash. It looks like this race is winding up here. Not sure if it's over or if a caution came out. Looks like it is over. Those guys will pull over on the back stretch. Your winner is going to be Justin Chapman, followed by Cody Olsen in 2nd. Kyle Trevathan, James Hobgood in the pits, and Sean Wallenfels Jr. is no longer on the track as well. So again, Justin Chapman and Cody Olsen moving on to the Trophy Dash here in just a few minutes. So again, we will be right back with your Trophy Dash. Alright, folks, coming out on to the track are your top 2 drivers, first and second, from each one of your heat races for the Trophy Dash, followed by the B main. Actually, we might have a little warm-up. We will get clarification on that. Usually they get a few minutes to warm up while they get ready for the B main here shortly after the Trophy Dash. Alright, Cody Olsen will be starting out on pole, followed by the outside of Steven Renaud for this Trophy Dash race here. Look, Cody Olsen going to be dropping back. Not sure what's going on there as he's off the track now. Look back up, we got Steven Renaud up front, so we'll let you know their official order as soon as we find out. They're moving and shaking around here. Cody Olsen coming out of the pits now. But regardless of how they start here, folks, Tim Smith, Zach Rounds, Bruce Jones, Nate Davis, Justin Chapman, Adam Davis, Steven Renaud, Cody Olsen, and Johnny Bell will be your Trophy Dash drivers here tonight. Again, these drivers are locked into the feature race here a little bit later tonight, but they still have to determine where they're going to be. This will set the first 5 rows for the race. Followed with that, we will run a B main. Then we will take 10 cars for the top 10 cars from the B main directly to the feature race here tonight. So we have 2 more races coming your way. So we will get to that when we do. But right now, it's all about time to go green flag racing here in the Trophy Dash. Cody Olsen back out front for the start of this race. As they're getting bunched up here, race control will give him that green flag very shortly. Alright, green flag is in the air. Once again, 3 wide already on the front stretch. Cody Olsen getting a great start, followed by the 115 of Steven Renaud. Looks like he may put on a good battle as he's going to fight that spot. He's got Justin Chapman right behind him, followed by Johnny Bell. A little bit behind him is Zach Rounds in pit road. Not sure what happened there. Looks like he may have had a little tangle up, but a yellow will come out on the track here. So not sure what happened to Zach Rounds as he's going to have to come back out of pit road. So we will take a look and see if we can tell what happened to him. All seen, whoa, okay, the 98 got tagged by someone and collecting the 28 with him. Again, that 98 car was, where is Adam Davis getting collected? The 89 car? So, unfortunate for him, as that will collect him in there. We will have a complete restart, though, folks. So, we are going to be going green flag racing here in just a second. Not this time by, as Tim Smith still catching up with the field. So, it looks like we will take one more lap around the track here. The 89 is catching up with the field now. So we will see reason start. Looks like he will be starting in the back here. Back up front, you have Cody Olsen, Steven Renaud, Johnny Bell, Justin Chapman, and Nate Davis. Zach Rounds and Bruce Jones are your first 3 rows here in the trophy dash as we're going green flag racing here. Looks like this time by green flag is in the air once again. Cody Olsen getting a good start that he needed. So we have some great racing going on in the back here. Almost 2 and 3 wide. Look back here with Nate Davis. They are 3 wide. Stephen Renaud, Johnny Bell, and Justin Chapman all battling. It looked like Nate Davis is going to try to go on the inside, but Johnny Bell will close that door before he can get down there. They are 3 and 4 wide right now on the front stretch. So great racing here tonight. This is the trophy dash. Nate Davis almost getting into the back of Johnny Bell. He does lift to not spin him. So again, that is a great battle going on. Now Tim Smith in the 38 machine is going to get involved. All of them hunting down Tim Smith. That is for 4th place. 4th through 7th right there. All in one big lump. And looks like Tim Smith is the car they want to get by. Bruce Jones way out of shape. Oh, and Nate Davis. And, oh, Nate Davis taking a vicious chip. That was a flip. I can't remember that. With Johnny Bell. Johnny Bell will get to the pits and get that damage fixed. Nate Davis still heavy damage on that car. So we will take a look and see what exactly happens there as caution will come out again. They just got together. I'm not sure if Johnny Bell slid up or Nate slid down, but either way, they will get into each other here. It looks like the 76 and Johnny Bell may have slid up, but either way, Nate Davis went for a violent ride as he will have to come in and get some of that damage repaired. Alright, so we did complete a lap there. So Cody Olsen will lead them back to the green flag here in just a second. Single file. Alright, green flag is out just like that. So Cody Olsen got a great start to see what he can do. But Justin Chapman is all over his back bumper. And he's going to see if he can get by him right there. Look a little further back in. 3rd is Stephen Renaud, followed by Tim Smith. In 4th, Bruce Jones, currently in 5th place right now. So we'll see if these guys can advance any at all. Right now, best battle looks like it's going to be between Tim Smith and Stephen Renaud. Looks like they're about 2nd or 3rd spot here. Take a look as they come around the corner how many cars are in front. We can't keep accurate score. It looks like it's going to be for 3rd or 2nd. Yeah, 3rd place. 3rd and 4th place right now. Battling hard. Take a look up front though. Chapman trying to get by Cody Olsen for 1st place. So we'll stay up here for a minute and check these guys out. See if Justin Chapman can work over Cody Olsen as he's going to try to get that 57 machine. Dove into the corner here. Not sure if he's going to make it stick. That's almost a dead even, but it looks like Cody Olsen will have him at the line to lead that lap. But I'm not sure. Chapman may get by him on this next lap as they are neck and neck going down the back stretch. Chapman's going to throw it in extremely hard right here. That's what he has to do to try to make it stick. And it looks like he will lead to that lap to go by for the trophy dash here. So now he's going to move on forward and try to complete that pass and see if he can. And he will do it to lead this race for the 2nd lap going into turn 3 here. So he will be your new leader here in the trophy dash. Only 2 lead changes, and they've both been between these guys right here. Cody Olsen in the 5 and Justin Chapman in the 57. Looking back at Cody Olsen, he's going to try to make a run though, see if he can get back by, but so far nothing happening of it. We'll go back here to 3rd and 4th, Stephen Renaud and Tim Smith battling extremely hard. Tim Smith trying to get by to get 3rd spot. Be on that 2nd row inside. Right now he's 2nd row outside, and every position matters here, determining where you're going to start in that feature race here in just a little bit, probably about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how the B main goes tonight. Last night it was a bit of a caution fest, but they were still racing hard, so we'll see how tonight's goes. So hopefully it goes a little bit better than last night's. Looking a little bit further back here, Zach Rounds in 5th place, Bruce Jones in 6th, and Johnny Bell back in 7th place. And must be missing one guy here. Oh, there we go. There he is. A little bit further back, Adam Davis in 8th place. Take a look back up front. It looks like this race will be over, folks. Only 10 laps here in the trophy dash. As it's going to be 57 of Justin Chapman, followed by Cody Olson, Stephen Renaud in third, Tim Smith in fourth, Zach Rounds fifth, Bruce Jones sixth, Nate Davis seventh, Johnny Bell, I'm going to get those a little wrong there, Johnny Bell seventh, and Adam Davis eighth. So that will be your finishing order for the Trophy Dash. Next up, it will be either a warm-up or the B main. We will let you know as soon as we know, and we will be right back with either one of those. Alright folks, we are back. It will be green flag. They're going to go do some practice, and we're out to track a little bit more before we advance to the B main. Alright folks, while they are in this little intermission practice mode here before we go to the B main, we will let you ride along with our T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera to let you know what it's like to drive one of these things for a couple of minutes, and then we will be right back. Alright folks, we are gearing up for the B main here. It is coming very closely. They're pulling out onto the track now. As soon as they all get out there, we will let you know who is in the B main and who is not. Alright folks, coming out on to the track. Danny Breeden there having some connection issues, it looks like. But we have Barry King, Kyle Trevathan, Daniel Lewandowski, Paul Crumry, Richard Stallings, Dakota DiCienzo, James Hobgood, Roger Wagner, Tim Osborne, Corey we have a problem with that name still. It is, there we go, Corey Zintaski. Roger Wagner already said. Tim Osborne out here, so we got a nice little group of field here. So we'll see how this goes. Who's going to be in those top 10 to go to the feature racer tonight, and who is going to be going home. Roger Wagner will be your pole sitter for the B main here, followed by Paul Crumry on his outside. We have 13 cars in here, so we'll be taking 10, so 3 cars will be going home tonight. Alright, not going green this time by though. When we still got to learn his name, we got a lot of new drivers here. Zatinsky is going to be one of our new guys here, who is currently on the 3rd row for this race. One of our other newer drivers, James Hobgood and Daniel Lewandowski, a little bit further back. So your furthest up new driver here is going to be Corey Zintaski. We're still having trouble with that one. Sorry, folks. He is new, so that is a tougher name for us. But we are going to get it set before we go green flag racing here. Roger Wagner out front. This green flag is coming out now. Green flag in the air once again. Start the B main here. We got the 0-2 of Kyle Trevathan currently in 2nd place. On 3rd place now, Paul Crumry will get by him. We'll see if Kyle Trevathan can get by him. Again, we're only going to take the top 10 drivers to the feature race. So these guys have to be on top of their A game here if they want to advance. Look at these guys will be going home. Looking a little further back, not usually seeing him back here, is the 20 of Derek Walker, right in between the 212 of Danny Breeden and the 21 of Wallenfels Jr. Not used to being back here, as he's quite a ways back. Look a little bit further back. 2 of your last cars, Dakota DiCienzo and Barry King right there with him as well. Right a little bit in front of him, Tim Osborne in that 97 machine. These guys are all back there in the risk of being cut off. Barry King currently your spot that is going to get cut off. The 88 of him, James Hobgood, currently in a okay position, but not the best of positions, as he could still get past fairly easy. We'll take a look up front here with Roger Wagner, who is still the leader of this race. Roger Wagner still again leading it, followed by Paul Crumry in 2nd. Looks like Richard Stallings up in 3rd currently. followed by Corey in that 7 machine behind him. And we have now Derek Walker closing into the picture as he's going to get right next to the O2 of Kyle Trevathan. And he will look like he's going to take that spot from Kyle Trevathan. Not sure. Yep, he will complete that pass. He's going to set his eyes on the 7 car now of Corey. We'll see if he can get by him. Right now, Corey not much jeopardy of losing that spot, but Derek Walker is fast as he's going to dive it right into the corner now. We'll see if he can slide up and claim that position. He does get it at the line, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold it. He's going to have to hold it deep in that corner. He does do so. Now he's got his eyes set on Richard Stallings to see if he can take that position. He'll dive it in again in 3 and 4 here. We'll see if he can make that one stick as well. He will pass him, but he's not clear of him yet. He's on his outside. Oh, and they're almost collecting each other when he did that. He did have a clean slide job, but it was very close to being into the front bumper of the 175 of Richard Stallings. And he did get by him, so we will have to keep an eye on this. He's going to keep moving past Paul Crumry, and he's got his eyes set on Roger Wagner there in first place. So that is going to be a battle for the lead. So we'll hang tight up here and see if there is a battle for that lead or if it's a battle at all, as he will take that spot fairly easy from Roger Wagner to be your first lead change of the race here in the B main. Look a little bit further back now that battle is over. Barry King, probably still your cutoff spot. We'll take a look when they come in this corner. They're all spread out, so we'll have to see how many cars are behind him, as we can't just look at our normal stats because they're all out of order, because we run this in a different format than just normal here in iRacing. So it's a little bit tougher for us to find out who is not going, but we will keep you informed as soon as we know. Back up front, we still have a good little battle going on between Richard Stallings and Corey Latinsky, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. That is for third spot right now. Again, all of these cars right here, the 175 and the 7, both going to the trophy dash as they run right now. Again, that's actually a battle for 4th and 5th, as it looks like either it's over or a caution is out. Either way, caution is on the racetrack. We'll see if they pull them over here. Doesn't look like they're going to. Barry King, it must have been something with Barry King, so it is a caution. The race is not over. We'll take a look and see if we can figure out what went wrong there. Barry King just off pace here. Not sure what happened, as he's going to go on that pit road there. We will just have to figure something broke, something happened to him, as he will take the back of the field now. The 777 Dakota DiCienzo will be your cutoff spot right now. So the 88, the 10, and the 13 will not be making the race as it runs right now. Again, the 777 of Dakota DiCienzo is your cutoff spot. Out front, going to be taking them to the green flag here in just a lap or so, is going to be Derek Walker. Alright folks, we'll see if we're going green flag racing this time by here in the B main. Only a handful of laps left to go, so we will see as they're going to get bunched up here, and we should go green flag racing. All right, green flag is out in the air again for the B main. Derek Walker out front, followed by Roger Wagner in second place. So we'll see if there's any battle here going on, as they didn't have much of one going to the green or to the caution. But after the caution, we'll see those age cool down. Might have had anything for him. Paul Crumry in third place right now, so we'll see if he has anything for those leaders as well. Looks like Sean Wallenfels Jr. may have a run on the inside of Richard Stallings back there. So we'll see if either one of them guys can get by Paul Crumry. Right now, it's a good little battle for third place. Maybe having a battle for second right now coming up. Roger Wagner and Wallenfels Jr. We'll see if that's a battle. Again, that is a battle for second place. Derek Walker has checked out from the field, as he's at least 5 to 6 car lengths ahead of everybody, if not more now. Wallenfels Jr. will take second place from Roger Wagner here. Almost cutting Roger Wagner off as he gets by him, though. Slid up quite a bit. Almost got to the front of Roger Wagner's car, but did not touch him. So now Paul Crumry may have something to say. See if he can get by Roger Wagner as well. Roger Wagner falling back just a few spots. But again, he's still in contention to be in the feature race here. Only in third place right now. Kyle Trevathan putting on the move on Richard Stallings. He's going to see if he can get by him, but he's got a lot of company from Corey Lazinski, or the number 7 car out on his outside, and it looks like Corey will get that spot from him. So he will lose that spot to Corey. We'll have to keep an eye on this, as that's a nice little battle for about 4th through 6th place right there. As we keep an eye and move up to Paul Crumry here. He's got a good little battle going on again for that spot from Roger Wagner for 3rd place. Ooh, they're all over the place, wiggling back and forth. Paul Crumry is going to try it on the high side. That who he gets. Oh, Paul Crumry gets into the back of Roger Wagner, spinning him, but ends up hurting himself more than anybody. And a caution will come out on the racetrack. All right, folks. Sorry, but we are having had some mic issues there. We probably missed not sure how much of this race, but we are back now. The green flag is in the air again. Sorry about that, folks, for the mic issues. Not sure what was going on there, but we are back now. Derek Walker still out front, and not sure what all we did not get to convey to you, but Danny Breeden and Daniel Lewandowski are off the track, and a caution is out once again on the track. Alright, folks, again, sorry about the mic issues. We're having some technical difficulties on our end, but it is sorted out now. So we, again, are under caution here, as we should go green flag racing in just a lap or so. Alright, not going green this time by, folks. Race Control is still not happy with something, so we will see what is going to be going on. But off of the track and out of this race, not making the feature so far, is Daniel Lewandowski and Danny Breeden, as both of them are off the track. So only one car will not be making it. Currently, it looks to be, we'll check in the back here, the 8 car of Paul Crumry is your last place car. Oh, Roger Wagner back there. That must have been with all the confusion about. Not sure why. DiCienzo, he must have been our last actual caution. Dakota DiCienzo is in the back, so we'll go back to the front, as we should go green flag racing this time. Alright, green flag is back in the air once again after a few caution laps there. Derek Walker getting a great start. That's what he needed, but looks like the 21 of Sean Wallenfels might have had a run for him, but unfortunately was not able to complete. But he's going to dig it in deep in 3 and 4 here, see if he can get by him. Alright, folks, and that will conclude your B main here. Gonna be the 20, the 21, the 02, the 7, and it looks like the 175 and the 88. They're just didn't get stopped in time, followed by the 97 and the 10. And Roger Wagner will advance himself, followed by the 8 of Paul Crumry, and it looks like the 77 of DiCienzo will not make the feature race here. Everyone else will advance. So that, again, that will conclude your B mains. Again, sorry about those mic issues, but we do have them sorted out now, and we will be right back with your feature race here tonight, coming up very soon.
we take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright folks, we are back with your feature race here tonight. Anyone that's not familiar with the way this works here tonight, these guys have a few laps here. They'll pace based on iRacing. Once the green flag drops from iRacing, they will not take the green. They will then spread out, get in the correct order, and then once that happens, we will go through their actual starting grid brought to you by HRE Motorsports. So again, they have just a lap here under pacing. They will be given the green flag from iRacing. Race control will throw another yellow. At that point, they will get in the correct order based off of their heat races, the trophy dash, and the B main. And then they will pace for 3 more laps, and they will go green flag racing. At that point, iRacing will control this race for the remainder of the 40 laps here tonight. So that is how this is going to work. So again, we just have 1 more lap till they will be getting in the correct order. All right, folks, they have one more lap to go around here. Your starting lineup, brought to you by HRE Motorsports, is going to be Justin Chapman, Cody Olson, Tim Smith, Stephen Renaud, Zach Rounds, Bruce Jones, Nate Davis, Johnny Bell, Derek Walker, Corey Zatinsky. So hopefully we get that right there. Adam Davis, Derek Walker, Sean Wallenfels, Kyle Trevathan, James Hobgood, Richard Stallings, Barry King, Tim Osborne, Roger Wagner, and it looks like Paul Crumrye did make it in because, unfortunately, DiCienzo did not make it. So 19 cars here tonight will start this race. Alright, one more lap away here. They will start on lap 4. They will get the green flag, sorry, the green flag from race control to go racing. Alright, folks, I am back one more time. Here with me is Rudy, just finishing up his race. So, Rudy, welcome to the booth.
Hey, good to be here, man. This is going to be exciting. I kind of missed the dirt racing here tonight, boy, and this is going to be a tough front row. Justin Chapman, Cody Olson, Tim Smith, Stephen Renaud, the top 4, man. I'll tell you what, Zach Round sitting right there, ready to bring home a win. This is great.
And I will let you
Davis,
do the honors, too.
All right, green, green, green.
And Justin Chapman, great start.
Yes, sir. That's what he needed. Stephen Renaud quickly goes right into second. But coming up on the outside, we've got Tim Smith. Tim's going to get that power run off of the outside. Zach Round's down on the bottom.
Yep, he's going to make it 3 wide on the front stretch.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, man. They sorted it out, though. In the meantime, Justin Chapman's just driving away.
Yeah, he is definitely... He's looking for revenge after last night, after those lap cars got into him and caused him the wreck, but he hit the inside wall just now, too.
Yeah, that's not good because that let Tim Smith close right up on his back door now. And Tim's been pretty strong. He just won the other night. Boy, solid run for Tim.
Yeah, and he finished second last night as well.
Oh, man. Wow, definitely a powerhouse. Zach Rounds to the inside of Stephen Renaud. Takes up third. 2 more to go. He's trying to get up around them. They take lap number 7.
Cody Olson started out closer to the front. He's fallen back now, so he's lost a few spots. And he's going to try to dig it in deep on Stephen Renaud, see if he can get by him here.
That's going to be a tough one because Steven's been pretty tough on that high side. He's actually right up there, almost close to that cushion. He's using the upper line. Cody Olson trying to make that run. Can't make it happen. Has to follow him behind him. There is 2 lines here now. We did notice that since that update the other night. We've got 2 racing crews. This is awesome stuff right here, Charles.
Yes, it is. And the one we definitely want to keep an eye on after coming back from a little break here is Derek Walker. He came from almost last in the B main to win the thing. So he is definitely out on a mission out there tonight. He's going to get by Nate Davis here to take 6th place from him.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, they're still racing side by side. Those 2 are pretty much teammates. They race pretty hard around each other. The 22 of Bruce Jones gets in there, made contact with Nate Davis.
And he
Wow, Nate just he just drove it in there hard to get around Derek Walker. They did make a little contact.
Yeah, these guys are going to battle extremely hard to get every position they can. They want to get in that top 3, so definitely would like to get the win. But Chapman, man, he is back to flying up there again. It looks like Tim Smith may have his hands full with Zach Round, who wants to get back up there in the victory lane.
Roger Wagner now in a battle with Corey Zatinsky. Zatinsky. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We have been struggling with that one all night. The Y is pronounced with an I, so it's Zatinsky.
Zatinsky, all right. Well, Zatinsky gets a back around Roger. Those two having a blast back here, racing each other. Chapman starting to pull away again from Tim Smith. Zach Rounds third, Stephen Renaud fourth. And now the battle here, Derek Walker inside, Cody Olson battling for that fifth position.
I'm pretty sure that was side by side at the line there too.
And he's going to get that fifth from Cody Olson. What happened to Nate Davis? He drifted back a little ways there. Must have had a bad run or something. That contact maybe earlier with Derek Walker might have maybe did some damage to his car or something.
Yeah.
Adam Davis.
Another new one. He's been fighting all night to had some bad luck getting tangled up in a wreck, but he's fighting his way back in the top 10 here.
Well, now Derek Walker's got his work cut out for him trying to get up there with Stephen Renaud. And Zach Rounds goes into second as he clears Tim Smith. One more to go. He's got to try to get up there and battle it up with Justin Chapman. Chapman staying right down on that bottom, protecting that position, but I don't know. We've seen the two groove racing here. You can actually see the two grooves. Tim Smith's going to drive around the outside of Zach Rounds, and he's going to take that second place back.
Yeah, he's not giving up anytime soon. He wants that position, and he does take it back with ease almost. So I'm wondering if Zach Rounds lost some momentum or something. But yeah, Tim Smith just said, "Here, hold my drink. I'm going to come right back by you there."
Hold my drink. Hold my beer. Stephen Renaud. He's still struggling here. Fourth place for him, though, but that's still a great run. Cody Olson now in fifth place as he got around Derek Walker.
Yeah, Derek's been putting on a good run, but it's almost like he hit a brick wall when he got into those top five.
Yeah, those three right there, Cody Olson, Derek Walker, and Nate Davis. Well, I'll tell you what, they race each other hard. Nate Davis coming up the inside of Derek Walker will take that position from Derek. Derek's going backwards.
Yeah, something's amiss with that car or something, because all of a sudden maybe he forgot that R stood for reverse instead of race or something, but he's going the wrong direction right now.
That's a fact. Yeah, this isn't what we usually see Derek up there doing. He's up there usually in the lead, so.
Yeah, these guys, you see just how worn out that track's getting. As Stephen Renaud looks like he's in the wall.
Oh, we got a caution. Like Stephen Renaud.
Now, upside down. Oh, Paul Pumright just pummels him even further. So we go back and look at the replay here. It was Stephen Renaud hit the wall by himself, but then Paul Pumright comes along and just hammers him even harder. He kind of rode the wall just a little bit, popped a wheelie, then just came to a stop, still on the track, and then Paul Crumright nowhere to go and just nails him. Well, he got him back on his wheels, though. So,
yeah, helped him off the wall. Looks like Stephen Renaud took his car behind the wall, though.
Yeah, he is done for the night.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, he always has a good run here, and something happens that just does not allow him to finish good. He's been having that string of good luck in the start, and then it just doesn't pan out for him. And taking a look while we're under caution here, top 5 drivers are Justin Chapman, Tim Smith, Zach Rounds, Cody Olson, and Nate Davis are your top 5 drivers. Derek Walker again sitting on that outside in 6th place, looking in on that 5th place position, trying to do everything he can to get it from Nate Davis.
Adam Davis, any relation to Nate?
I'm not sure, but if we get a chance, we can ask him.
Mike can ask him, though.
As far as I know, I don't think so, but hey, you never know. It's a small world out there.
Yeah. All right, looks like the lights are out. Single file restarts here, folks. 20 to go. Going to be 19 to go at the line when they get the green.
Yeah, this race is wrapping up very quickly. That's our first caution here for only 3 laps. We still have And like you said, 20 to go, 19 to go when we cross the line. We've had 0 lead changes again, just like deja vu. Chapman leading all 23 laps, just like yesterday, and Tim Smith in second again.
Get him going, Charles.
All right, green flag coming up here in just a second. They're already going. Green flag is out. There we go. Green, green, green. So green flag again out. Justin Chapman getting a great start. I'm not sure about Tim Smith here. He is up on the high side. He might have something for him, but Cody Olsen's trying to get by Zach Rounds now for third.
Wow, did he ever drive it in there hard, though? But I don't know if it's going to be able to stick. No, it's not. He's not going to. Wow, he's still there, though.
He's hanging tight. He's got Nate Davis on his back bumper, as well as...
And they're 4 wide. Oh, contact. Tim Smith. Nate Davis into the wall. That's going to bring a caution out.
And that looked like it was going to happen, and it did happen. They were all beating and banging right there for about 3rd to 5th. So take a replay and look, see what happened exactly.
Yeah, they were 4 wide right there.
That never ends good, especially on a little track like this.
Nope.
See exactly. Like Tim Smith got into Zach Rounds, then got into the 36 of Nate Davis, and Nate Davis getting the worst end of that. So we'll have to see just how this all pans out now. It's going to show Cody Olsen in 2nd place, followed by Tim Smith in 4th. Nate Davis back in 17th place. Dead last on the track now, so that is unfortunate for Nate.
Well, that changed up the top 5 here. Justin Chapman, Cody Olsen, Zach Rounds, Tim Smith, and Derek Walker. That is your top 5 now. Chapman's still holding on to that lead. He's led 27 laps so far, the most of anybody.
Yeah, he definitely has, and it seemed like Walker was having a heck of a time trying to get by Nate Davis. So now with Nate Davis at the back of the field, we might see if Derek Walker can get by Tim Smith or Zach Rounds to potentially get into that top 3 for an interview here tonight.
Oh, you watch Nate Davis come up through that field quick. You watch this. Hold my beer. Watch this.
He definitely will.
We're still under caution. So they still got another lap here. Okay, the lights are out now.
Are we going green to start lap 30? So we have 13 laps to go when we take the green.
14.
Or 14. Yeah, you know, my math ain't real good today. Take a look, yeah. Yeah, 14 laps to go.
You need to have yours set to where when you get down to like under 20, that it switches to go instead of, laps counted.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to tweak that.
Yep. I like that. I set mine to 30. All right, here we go. Pace truck about to head in. Go green one more time, starting with 14 to go, folks. Green, green, green.
And the green flag comes out so late here. They've already got them taken off before they ever get it. But again, Justin Chapman getting a good start.
Wow, look at this. Derek Walker tried to get a run there, but Tim Smith too strong on that high side. And Zach Rounds just cannot get around Cody Olsen. Cody is on a mission here to try to do something with Justin Chapman.
He might do it. He's definitely going to dig as hard as he can.
Oh, man. I'm telling you. Now, Chapman's been running that low line the whole time. And I remember talking to him I think it was last week or something. He said that he just finds that low line a lot more comfortable down there, but he does run well. So if it works for you, don't change it, Justin.
Yeah, definitely. Do what you know, and definitely if it's working for you, keep doing it. Now, Cody Olsen might try to get him on the outside.
That's a possibility. He might make it.
Zach Rounds going even higher. He's going to run very high. He
does. Look at that. Justin Chapman wiggled a little bit coming out of the corner, and we got a brand new leader.
Cody Olsen leading his first lap.
Ooh. Chapman's moved his line up to the high side now. He's up there trying to put the blocks on Zach Rounds right now, but that's where Zach would like to get by Justin, but Justin ain't going to let him. He's just saying, you know what? It was working good on the bottom for a while, and he gets into the wall.
Chapman.
Oh, no.
No caution so far.
Oh, my.
Bruce Jones just hit him.
Oh, man. Wallenfels gets by him. He's going to lose a ton of positions after leading 31 laps.
He is pulling it in.
It looks like his day is over.
Oh, and Corey.
No caution.
Zatinsky is in the wall as well. Still no caution, though. 9 laps to go. No cautions out on the track. Justin Chapman again in pit road there. Everybody off the track.
Richard Stallings back into 4th. Bruce Jones 5th. And Derek Walker 6th.
Yeah, Derek Walker's lost a couple of more spots now, too. Zach Rounds and Bruce Jones both get by him.
Stallings and Bruce Jones, yeah, they both got by him. Holy smokes, Zach is not doing well up here right now.
Yeah, he's fighting for that position right now. There's a good little battle going on between Richard Stallings, Zach Rounds now, actually, and Bruce Jones was up in the mix. So 3rd place kind of isn't really determined, but 1st and 2nd have pretty much checked out from the rest of the field.
That's a fact. Tim Smith, one of the guys that's been winning a lot here. Boy, he is really running well. There isn't even a cushion left in the turns. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's definitely not, and it's showing.
That's a line. That's a racing line up there right now.
As they're 3 wide, now they're going to even it and make it just one single file line. Stallings going to try to make a move on Zach Rounds for 3rd. I couldn't complete it, though, unfortunately.
Cody had a little wiggle there coming out of the turn, and boy, that let Tim Smith even close that gap closer. He's down to 0.3 of a second off of Cody's bumper. They're coming up. There's 4 to go. 4 more laps for Cody Olsen.
Cautions came
and we have
out.
a caution. Oh, no, that's going to end it.
Not even sure who brought the caution out. Chapman was on pit road.
Bruce Jones.
Who?
Bruce Jones.
Oh, the 22. That was when he had a good run going too.
Yep, him and Wallenfels got into it.
And he had a pretty good run going all day. He's one of the rookies here tonight. So that is unfortunate. As you said, that probably will end the race.
Yep.
Now we get to sit back. Is it going to end it? I think it will. Either that or it's going to be a 1-lap shootout, but I think it will end it.
Yeah, I think it'll end it because they're coming to 2 to go right now. They just caught up to the pace car, so yeah, that'll end it.
Yep.
They won't go back green. God, gone. Man, that was going to be such a good race too because Tim Smith was really putting the pressure on Cody Olsen right there.
Yeah, it was setting up to be a good battle, but it's one of those deals. It is racing. Unfortunately, it does end as a caution here on iRacing, but hopefully in the near future that will change and we will get some actual green flag racing.
Yeah, or that's one of the things we're hoping that changes. That maybe in the next couple of builds or something here that does change. That would be really awesome. We do get the green-white checkered. I know a lot of people may not understand what we're talking about, but the green-white checkered, that way it's always gonna finish under green.
Yeah, it's definitely much better than ending like this.
All right, white flag in the air for Cody Olsen to bring it home. Man, what a solid run for Cody tonight.
Yeah, only led 11 laps, but those are 11 laps that counted at the end.
Yes, sir.
Alright, checkered flag is out, so again, when he crosses the line, he will be your winner here tonight.
Tim Smith, Zach Rounds, Richard Stallings, and Derek Walker will be the top 5 here, folks. I'll start getting these guys down here and we can talk to them.
Alright, sounds good.
You want to start out with the winner?
We can do that. As soon as he gets
bring
done
that.
celebrating.
Me from Tim.
There you go.
All right, Cody, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going from first to third tonight. So first off, congrats on the win. Definitely know you're happy to be in winner's circle. So first off, just tell us how the night went for you.
Night started out pretty good. I didn't come out with a very good qualifying time there at the start. Placed pretty decent in my heat, and then we went into the dash, and I got lucky on an invert, and then it just kind of all went from there, and got lucky on some cautions, and just kind of found the right line there towards the end.
All right, well, as far as we haven't been to this track since our last update here on iRacing, so as far as groove-wise went here at this track, was there more than one groove, or was it still kind of single groove for you?
There was definitely more than one groove, but it changed throughout the entire night. Right at the beginning, it was real fast to be down low, and then it kind of just blew all the dirt off up into the middle, and then the high side wore out, and then pretty much going into 1 and 3, it was slick, but somehow it developed a line just like perfectly right down the middle.
All right. Well, again, congrats on your first place finish here tonight. So we know you have some people, some sponsors you want to give a shout out to. So who would those be for your win here tonight?
DSRL, all the guys there, all the admins, Irby, Roger, Davis, me, all of our racers for showing up. MaxSpeed, you and Rudy for putting this on for us every single night. M80 Rap, Zach over there, he's doing a great job. Good race tonight, man. You and Tim both did a really good job tonight. And then Team RPM, man.
All right. So moving on to second place, Rudy, you got second?
Yeah, Tim Smith, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Tim, what a fantastic run out there, man. That was quite the show you guys put on. If that would have stayed green, did you have something for Cody? Because, man, you both were looking very strong.
Yeah, I really feel like I might have been able to get up there and do something with him. I was really running him down there. I was right at his bumper when the caution came out. So really didn't want to see that caution, but I'll take a second.
Well, in your opinion now, what did you feel how the track changed tonight? We heard Cody's version of it. Let's hear your version, how much the track changed.
The track was awesome. You could really run anywhere. I was really working the bottom for a while, and that quit working, so I moved up, picked up a couple spots. Could pretty much just do whatever you wanted.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, so the dynamic track thing is working really well now, right?
Yeah, this new update's really good. It made the tracks a lot better, a lot racier.
Very good, very good. All right, well, Tim, anybody you want to thank for your second place finish before you get out of here?
Yeah, TNA Racing, they just picked me up. They're helping me out with stuff. You guys at Max Speed, everybody that puts this show on. Just thank everybody.
All right, Tim, congrats on second. We'll see you back next week.
Thanks, buddy.
Cody?
All right.
Charles.
Moving on to third place, Zach Rounds, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Charles.
All right. Well, as always, congrats to getting back in the booth for a third place finish. We're used to seeing you in this booth, but usually it's a win. Like I said, they get you that name Polka Dot Man. We like to bring it up every time we see you in here for all those wins you get. But, I want to get your opinion on the track. Any ruts forming, anything? Was it fairly smooth out there? Because it looked like it was fairly smooth, at least from our point, the way you were driving it. You were driving great out there.
There was a couple of pretty big bumps actually on the front stretch. Other than that, it was a really good racy track. That was a lot of fun.
And as far as obviously there was multiple grooves out there. So you think the update probably helped the racing here tonight get y'all to where you could actually try to pass someone, or was it still you hoped they messed up a little bit, but you could get by them if you had to?
Oh yeah, I'd like to call the call it on the update there that that line was changing throughout the whole race. I think I moved up and down several times and seemed to find speed throughout the whole track. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully that's the update. I mean, I've only done 2, I guess, races, Thursday and today, since the update, other than, a couple fun modified races. But no, I think altogether, it's bringing cautions down. I think it's making the whole field really enjoy the racing a lot more, knowing that you can dive down on the inside and actually there's grip down there and you're not going to lose 3-4 spots because everyone's running single file up top. So it's been a lot of fun.
All right, before we let you get out of here, just one final question. We always got to ask, as far as we had a few cautions, not too many, but we had a lot of green flag racing. If you had a few more laps, you think you'd have caught up to Cody? Because you were definitely up there battling for the top 3 positions for a long time, but we saw you about 3rd most of the night. You think you had anything for him?
Yeah, no, me and Tim I think we were back and forth for about half the race. It was real good, fun racing with him. Chapman got into the wall there, and I followed him right into it, and it gave my front wing some damage. I don't know if that really did anything or not, but I was catching back up, and then I hit the wall myself, and they pretty much pulled out too far from me. I mean, there's only about 3 laps to go when that caution came out, and I don't think I would have caught them unless they started really, pulling sliders on each other or something, and really slowed each other down. But I don't really think that would have happened with the amount of lines that there were, and they were running 2 completely different lines. So no, I think the caution might have hurt Tim a little bit, but I don't think it would have really did anything to me. I was just a little too far back, so it did, I guess, help me finish 3rd and not mess up again. So,
well, again, congrats on 3rd place. So we know you have some people you want to give a shout out to, some sponsors. So who would those be tonight?
Yeah, I mean, DSRL crew, they always do a good job running the show. You guys broadcasting, you guys always do the same. It's always, now with these races even getting better too, with that update, it's going to be a lot more fun even going back and checking them out. I know a lot of the racers enjoy that. And then M80 wraps, and yeah, that's about it. So.
All right, well, congrats, and go celebrate that 3rd place finish here tonight. And we just have one more piece of business to finish up. Rudy, you want to run through those official results for us?
Sure thing. Cody Olson coming home with his win here tonight. That was a fabulous win for him. Tim Smith close by in 2nd. Zach Rounds in 3rd. Richard Stallings 4th. Derek Walker finishing in the top 5. Sean Wallenfels 6th. Roger Wagner 7th. Kyle Trevathan 8th. Adam Davis 9th. Nate Davis finishes 10th. Good comeback for him. Bruce Jones in 11th. Johnny Bell 12th. Paul Krumrye 13th. Tim Osborne 14th. Corey Zatinsky in 15th. Justin Chapman, boy, after leading all those laps, he finishes back in 16th. James Hopgood 17th. Stephen Renaud 18th. Barry King 19th. And Graham Boland will finish 20th.
All right. And again, the ones not making it behind them, unfortunately, are going to be Daniel Lewandowski, John Batista, Brian Irby, Dakota DiCienzo, Scott Masick, who didn't even start here tonight, and Danny Breeden, and Nick Gentile, who came in a little late, so he did not get a chance to even touch the track here tonight. So unfortunate for him, but do want to round up to one last thing we have going on here tonight. Remind everyone that this broadcast is brought to you by Performance PCs, Colby's Eye Paints, and EKWB. That is EK Water Blocks. So check them out on the web or Facebook. Let them know you heard about it from here on MaxSpeedTV on the broadcast. And we will see you tomorrow night. You will either be here with Dirt Track Racing in the American Dirt Late Model Series, or Rudy, you have a broadcast tomorrow night too, so who's that going to be?
SRA at Talladega, the truck series, tomorrow night at Talladega. That's their next to last race of the season, so a lot of points on the line, going to be a lot of hard battling.
All right, so yeah, we have a dirt race and a super speedway race. Lots of great action coming. So again, on behalf of me, Rudy, and MaxSpeedTV DSRL, we will see you tomorrow night.